Yeah, okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for coming to this training today. So we are here to learn how to write more better LinkedIn posts. And I am Dr. Azhar. I'm a medical doctor. And before this, I was working in a pharmaceutical company. So I didn't really work in hospital anymore. And after about 20 years, so only recently I decided I want to do something else. I want to do more about career coaching. And my interest is because when I came back to Malaysia, I saw that Malaysians are very shy and they don't really know how to sell themselves at work. And I really wanted to help the youngsters, especially those who work already 2-3 years, to understand how corporate world works so that they can have a more better career. And that's how I started writing on LinkedIn actually, because LinkedIn is the professional platform now and a lot of people read posts on that, and that's why I offer tips about career progression. So that's how it all started lah. And so today what we're going to cover, so first one is about understanding about LinkedIn posts, and then the second one is your audience, because your audience is the target of what you are writing. And if you write for everyone, then that's where it doesn't really work. You need to be more focused. Who are you targeting? And then the process of writing, and then how do we write hook, which is, to me, I think is 80 to 90% of why your post is successful or not. And then the last part is how do you create the final part to get more engagement from your audience. So that's what we'll cover today. It's actually quite intense, so 4 hours is a lot to pack in and a lot of thinking for you as well. So, and you have your homework, you brought your laptop, because you'll be doing some editing as well today. Yeah? Okay, so the introduction, we are a small enough group, so I think people can come up to introduce yourself. Just say what your name is, what you're doing, and then I have a special question that you can pick from in terms of, give us some insight into how you think. Yep. Okay, who wants to be the first one? Jamie. For the recording.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jamie Yong. If you cannot remember my name, you just remember Jamie Oliver. He cooks, but I inspire. Retire, but not expired is my tagline. So what do? I came here with an intention. I want to learn how to promote and create my voice to the retirees and upcoming retirees, that they can stay sustainable financially, mentally, because we are still useful, just like Dr. Azhar, who has pivoted to another career. I was formerly from the Royal Danish Embassy, doing more than 26 years in the embassy as a commercial advisor. When I retired, I felt very happy, but that was only 3 months. Then after that, I felt very useless. I become not myself anymore. So I decided to come out and do something. And at the same time, my successor has actually been asking me a lot of questions about the work. Then I said, why can't I actually use back what I have learned and my skills to help the SMEs? So I came up with virtual assistants. But it's senior virtual assistants because I am so passionate to inspire the upcoming retirees and retirees to stay relevant through becoming VAs or senior virtual assistants or other activities, just like I brought Bernardine here as well to learn. So I came here with an intention. Just like in corporate, I do marketing and business plan. My next year's objective is to be more visible in LinkedIn, to bring that voice to help retirees to understand how to stay sustainable, how to stay sustainable upon retirement. So let's...
The right training.
Yes. So let's retire the 5R way, which is actually a framework, the 5R framework, which I've curated over the 7 years that since I retired, on my journey to be imparted and inspired and empowered to the retirees. That's my story.
Okay, just a question. Thank you.
Okay, I love emotions.
You love emotion.
Okay, describe the last time when you felt really excited. Right now. When you talk to me, when you talk about the topic about retirement is my passion. So I can talk on ends on this topic because Malaysia is an aging population. By 2030, we become an aged population. A lot of us baby boomers, so you know roughly how old I am, needs to stay sustainable as well as to keep ourselves mentally alert in the sense that we help the sandwich generation because they also have problems of their own.
You have a lot of knowledge to share, right?
Yeah, so that's my story.
Thank you. Okay, next one.
Okay, I'll go now. Okay. All right. Okay, good morning, everybody. Okay. AI is everywhere. Everyone's talking about AI, right? So I am Alex, and I come from SRKK, which is a company since 1997. We've been doing digital transformation, and we have pivoted to being an AI-first company. We are very much aligned with Microsoft Technologies, and we have got about 150 people on board helping people to digitalize and to utilize AI in a very, very deep manner. I am personally very passionate about financial literacy. So going home early is something that's very important, like Thai said. And for me, I have been an investor since I started working through various instruments. And one of my topics that I would like to be able to present on or to post about is to help people to be financially free. So my personal definition of financial freedom is to be able to generate sufficient passive income so that it exceeds our expenses for the desired lifestyle. And I think the desired word is very important because you could become very, very stingy and only eat instant noodles every day. Although I like Indomie, I confess. But that's not really a sustainable or a desired lifestyle. I think people want to live in a certain manner. So that's, I suppose, what I want to convey to people. Thank you.
Question.
What is something that sometimes makes you feel scared? I think, as a provider for my family, what I would feel very afraid of is if I were not able to provide for the future of my family, or more importantly, not give them the financial literacy and education for them to be able to manage their money and investments well. So that's why I'm also driven to help other people to do things like that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. 5 more, Sugu? Yes. Name, what do you do?
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Sugu. Morning. Okay, so how many of you are using Uni5 here? Using internet at home? Okay, almost all the participants, including Dr. AZ. So I'm from TM, Telekom Malaysia. So I'm in the division of customer experience, but my role is more on the business continuity management and risk assessment. So I'm a risk coordinator for TM. So why I'm here today is, I think what Dr. AZ, said during the introduction just now, on the visibility, right? Malaysians, and I saw even Dr. AZ, one of the posts where he said that his parent himself said, not brag about yourself, about your work and all that, because it will come automatically, like people will know you from your work and all that. And I believe that from small, even I was a top scholar and all that. So people know me because of my skill and knowledge, but to move forward in this AI world, I don't think it's enough. Even though I think I'm maybe one after Fawaz lah kot. Maybe I'm one of the youngest here. I'm 31 this year. So 31. So compared to Jamie, I have more long run to work, and also in this, so it's something, you have the aspiration for 30 years, right? Compared to my seniors who is planning to retire in next 5 years, 10 years, their mentality and my mentality, there is some, different thoughts and all that. So I thought, okay, why not I try something outside of my current journey. But how I want to do that to be more visible, right? Which is something I do not even practice from small. I don't know how to expose my skill and knowledge in the right way. So I started to follow in LinkedIn. I started adding people. For your information, I'm a very introvert person, but I forced myself to connect with people and follow people. So that's how I got connected to Dr. AZ through his LinkedIn post. So one of the things I usually even tell my colleagues, hey, follow him. His post is very. Even my friend, another one is Husna. We sign up for your network event, right? So we follow him, and then because the uniqueness of his post. So when he posted that he want to organize this workshop, so I thought, okay, I should join because I want to learn and to be visible in a proper way, in a correct way, with the correct system, not just wasting my time writing, spending 20 hours for one post and end up nobody likes. So that's why I'm here. Okay.
Your question, inquiry or emotion?
Okay. Maybe inquiry.
Okay.
Okay, what are some things you love about nature? Okay, nature, if you ask me, it is free, right? Nature is everywhere, like around when we go out from this building. Even the oxygen itself is a nature, which we are getting for free, the plants and all that. But human, we are taking that things for granted. We are not, since when you get something for free, you are not utilizing it well, you are not saving for the next generation. So a lot of pollution is happening. So as someone who, I do believe in sustainability, recycling and all that, Malaysia is very far away from that. So sometimes I, not to be a busybody or something, advise people, but when there is a chance between my colleagues, my friends, I say, okay, why not you just recycle the plastic bag, use for another purpose, so you do not destroy the nature. So that's how I show love to my nature.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Zulu.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, next one. Under pressure, Chayan.
Thank you. Do I have to press anything? No. Hi, everybody. So my name is Cheyenne. So borrowing from Jamie's analogy, I also have a metaphor. If you can't remember Cheyenne, you just think of like cayenne pepper. So I am the small little pin-sized girl, chili padi. So I am the Ang Moh version, or Red Indian version, I call it. Okay, so what do? By day, I'm actually with MRT Corp. I'm actually the GM for product development and marketing. So looking into commercial partnerships and as well as placemaking, right? So my passion is connecting the dots, literally. I've always, I thrive in maybe making things, solving problems, but connecting things, even though it's difficult, because I really think that we can make greater impact if we all, can partner up, work together. And specifically, or more recently, I feel like the passion of, connecting marketers to make Malaysia better, I just feel like Malaysia can be so much more, whether it's our SMEs, whether it's our, solopreneurs, startups, all that. Because I'm also a marketer. Actually, heart of hearts, I'm a marketer, right? Financial analyst turned marketer. I realized that a bit late in my career, but in the moment I knew that was my passion, then I pivoted in my second job from a financial analyst, actually. Straight into corporate comms, branding, PR, and now and marketing, commercial. Now commercial, yeah. So just on that note, then that whole journey of pivoting and also having a father who is actually a psychometrician, I use that. I think with insights and on yourself and your surrounding, you can really make stronger, deeper connections for greater impact. Yeah. Okay.
Inquiry or emotion?
Emotion.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. When was the last time you felt lonely? What made you feel better? Okay, I think I've got a good story here. So I think sometimes being in a corporate world can be quite lonely as you scale up, because I had a bad episode 2 years ago, and I found my people, I feel, on LinkedIn, right? So, it's just so amazing. I saw how LinkedIn Malaysia people are just so real, that authenticity. I think starting with MKK, Eric, if you're going to listen to this, and how knowing then Darren, Dr. Us, and Isaac, right? And Melissa Indot, so many people, right? So, looking forward, and even this program is because of Dr. Isaac and all of you here. Most of you here are from LinkedIn, including Alex, even though he's an old friend. Thank you. So, learning, hoping to learn more.
Thank you, Jayan. We first met in a cafe, right? I was having coffee. Suddenly someone come up to me. Are you Dr. As? That was Jayan. Okay, 3 left. Yeah. Lee, Zanhui.
Yeah.
Lee or Zanhui?
Both also can.
Both also can.
Just call me Lee. Hi everyone, I'm Zhan Hui. I'm 21. I'm 21.
21. Oh my God. Can I lie down?
What should I say?
What do you do?
I'm a bank outsource agent. I help people apply for loan. No? I help people apply for loan. And I have a part-time as well. My part-time is help people live better life. I show my dream. Can I share my dream?
Yes, of course, yes.
My dream is I want to retire before 30.
Very good, very good.
I'm on my way lah. It's 9 years away, so pretty tight for me.
Awesome, that's a good dream. Okay.
And not yet. And I want to bring my parents to go everywhere, because they are old already ma. After 9 years, they almost 60 already. So I want to bring them everywhere before they cannot walk. So that's my dream. Emotion or inquiry. Wow, this is designed for me. If you could travel anywhere, where it would be?
Perfect for you. Yeah.
Alaska.
Okay.
Why? Because got what is called
Glacier. Glacier.
I don't know what it's called.
The lights,
And the train is very beautiful, and I want to. I cannot. How? Sorry, my English is not good actually, and I got a bit nervous.
Oh, no worries. Okay, so it's a very interesting place to go to. I've never been actually. I don't know, anyone been Alaska? No, you'll be the first one.
Okay.
Thank you, Thank you. Okay, Bernardine.
Hi, my name is Bernardine Fu. I'm introduced by Jamie. I'm very happy I met her. That's why I'm here, and I don't want to be stagnant in social media. So yeah, this is a great opportunity, and I'm sure there's more to come.
Excellent. What do you do?
Okay, I'm now currently with the American Malaysian Chamber of Commerce. I'm the executive assistant to the CEO. But previously, I was with other hotel lines and medical lines, but at the same time working with a furniture company that do sourcing for indoor furniture, outdoor furniture, and home decors. And we export them to overseas. So my experiences have been 18 years, and I'm still on it, and that's my passion. And I still, with Jamie having to encourage me to go on my own and do and bloom, and that's why I'm here.
Awesome, awesome. Inquiry, emotion?
Emotions.
Emotion.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, describe the last time you felt extremely happy. Whoa. When I travel, it's when I'm really happy. Yeah. Cool. I'm done. Oh, okay.
When you travel, where would you love to travel next?
Oh, Northern Lights.
Oh,
The same, yeah, the same dream. So maybe we'll go together.
Awesome. Thank you, Madam. Okay, Fawaz.
Hello everyone, my name is Fawaz. Basically what I do is I just help non-techie people, I just call it non-techie people, to learn how to use AI and help them with their daily workflows and stuff like that. So how I got started with that, actually before this I did marketing, and then I was doing social media marketing, TikTok marketing and all that. It went really well, but it actually blew up when I started using AI with my team and making the content with that. So I was like, oh, okay, so I see a bubble here. There's going to be a new wave on AI and all that. And I love training. I train my team and all that. So after that, I pivoted and took the trainer certificate, accreditation and stuff like that and went through this line. Yeah, so that's what I do. Okay. Inquiry or emotion?
Inquiry or emotion?
Okay, let's try emotion.
Emotion.
All right. Describe the last time you felt a bit angry. Wow. Okay. I mean, I won't answer that because I'm quite happy. Especially today, meeting you all. I love that. So I'll pivot from this and say, describe the last time you felt happy. Okay, is that okay? So, okay lah, yeah. Well, I don't want to show that I'm angry or anything like that. But yes, today meeting you all and talking with you all is really nice. I love that. I'm quite extroverted. So, yeah, the last time I felt happy was here, now. Okay. Yes.
Thank you, Fawaz. So, Fawaz also, we met by accident. He also came up to me and said hello. At a conference. I don't know, it was a big event and suddenly someone came up to me. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for all that. And what I love, if you didn't notice, is all of you have stories already. And that's actually what people want these days. In the AI world, that's the missing part from AI. Yeah? There's no story to the post. It reads nice, but there's no story. And that's what we're going to do today. How do you bring out this story that people really want to hear? Because that's the uniqueness of you. So now I know if I have a problem with my admin stuff, I know where to go. If I need furniture, I know where to, who do I need to read? If I have problem about MRT, where do I go? If I need a loan, where do I go? If I need automation, I want to listen to him. If I have problem with my internet, I'll read Sugu stuff. Yeah, so we all have these stories already, and that's going to be what you need to focus on when you write on LinkedIn. Yeah? So what's the problem for you right now? What's the problem you have when you write on LinkedIn? Yes? No idea. No idea. No idea how to start. Okay, lagi?
For me, I don't have a system whereby, like, for example, in a week, because I have 3 pillars that I want to talk on, right?
Uh-huh.
So I want to create that system whereby within the week I have this post, this post, this post, and a random post.
Okay. So no system. No result. Okay. 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 Being consistent. So I put not consistent. Not consistent. Apa lagi problem? Ada problem, Alex? Accelerate growth. Accelerate growth. You mean for your business? Or personal branding wise? Personal branding wise. Okay.
Maximize impact, like reach and
How I know my post is reaching the correct target audience.
Okay. Target audience. Okay. Lagi. There's another Alex there. Baru masuk Alex. Any? No niche. No niche. Lagi. Enough problems. Enough problems already. We don't need to be more depressed. Yeah, and these are the common problems that I hear from people, that they don't know how to start, no idea how to be consistent, how do I improve my writing. So therefore, this is what we're going to be covering today. Yeah. So therefore, today, the learning objective is that by the end of this, you should be able to write on LinkedIn consistently and deliver value. Because you don't want to write just for the sake of writing, you want to deliver value. And what we're going to cover today is you'll understand what makes a good LinkedIn post, you can identify your right audience, utilize the different emotion. That's the other thing. Just now when you're telling your story, you are all very emotional when telling your story, meaning there's a lot of feel to that story, and that's what you need to transfer to your writing as well. You don't want it to be just a documentary, you want it to be like a good movie with emotion, and then the good hooks and call to action. And how do you edit ruthlessly? We are very bad at editing our own work, so we'll learn that today. How do you edit? And then, of course, what you want is an authentic LinkedIn post at the end that you can post on the platform. So this is going to be a group work. So we have about, you can have a group of 3. I want you to think about, okay, beside me, yeah? Who else do you follow? And why do you like reading that person's post? Yeah? So you have 3 people here. Alex can join here. Yeah. So you work in a group. I'll give you about 5-7 minutes, something like that. Who do you follow? And most importantly, why? What is it that you like about the post? Who else do you read? Who else do you follow? Crystal. You're Crystal. So why do you like the post? Yeah. Why do you like the post?
How to check who we follow?
Who do you read on a regular basis?
For me,
Can't recall the exact how.
Did you have 1 or 2 people that you always want to read their posts?
she just started.
Oh.
So I have start her to go on 2 3 days, right?
Oh, 3 days. Oh, 3 days only.
Wednesday, yeah. I follow her.
Okay. Maybe have a think about when you read something on the internet. What is it that you like about that? Yeah. What are the characteristic of
Okay.
things that grab your attention? So,
I actually followed based on what my work is,
Yep.
which of course I followed SWET, which is the image consulting, because I'm also a certified image consultant.
Yep.
And I follow Brad Stevens, who is a
The
US
US
person,
kan? Yeah.
who actually has a agency of VAs in Philippines. So
okay.
I follow how he does this work, so that I can create this similar thing set up for the Malaysians.
Yeah. And why do you? What is it about his post that you like?
His post is about how he can help companies with outsourcing
Right.
through VAs, through not only on admin but a lot of other things. And
Yep.
I'm happy to say that actually from LinkedIn, knowing these people, I actually will have a partnership for BPO, which my VAs will be incorporated into his
Yeah.
BPO services.
So basically, his post is relevant. That's why you liked it,
Yeah.
kan? And there must be a style to it that makes it easy for you to read as well. Because if he writes too much, you probably
And now he actually do a lot of podcast videos and all. So for me, it's more difficult for me to do videos because I'm not so good. I know how to do videos, but I felt that it's more time consuming. I like writing because when it writes, my idea just flows out in a sense.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
Although
So
I-
think more about
Yeah.
what is it that you like about his post and all that, because that's what you want to emulate. You want
Yeah.
people to think of Jamie and they go like, oh, I really want, before they read it, they already know I want to read you. Yeah.
But,
Okay.
And also because of his style of that, where I want to promote one pillar, which is the VA, and I'm also doing my own personal branding. That's where my retired, but not expired, came about.
Ah.
People remember that, just helping retiree, and that's how Prema actually sent her to me, because she knows that she's going to retire soon, so send her to me to
To start thinking about it.
change your mindset first year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So, what have you got so far? Like, why do you like reading the
Because there is a human touch emotion in the post. When you read, you don't feel like it is generated by a robot. Even though they use ChatGPT, you can see even though they use AI, like you can see the icon, right? They use the icon, but you feel connected to that post. And sometimes it's more like what is really happening. Like Uma, she is relatable to us. Like for me,
Okay.
corporate world or what, something like that. So,
Yeah, and then think about more on the style as well. So those are the emotional part of it, and then think about the style. What is it that makes it easy to read and all that? Because if it's certain style, you also don't read. Although you like that person, sometimes when they write maybe long one, then you like, oh, no time to read. For example.
no, not a very long post. I think most of them.
You got some?
But I don't read until they end.
Okay, he
They
was
put all of them put
Right.
at least one picture.
yours was
And then like
James
long,
O'Dowd.
even a long post, but there is like a
Okay.
story. It's not just a simple.
Okay. And what about their post that you like?
for me. It's actually when I find something really
Maybe the title,
I can refer
maybe
to
the
in the
title,
future.
and then the introduction part.
Then I
where,
like it.
like
And the
Uma,
second
she
reason
said
is to support.
she tell a story where one of the posts
Right.
she went to.
So a lot of people write relevant things, but what is it about that person that you like? Yeah, because there are many people writing about the same topic, but why particular that person? What about his style that
So,
you
but
like?
she
Yeah.
is on, even though she is at a senior level post, where people still look at her as a woman and watch that's a woman's job. But she bravely told her partner, why don't you do it in a, and then the partner who is a guy, he did that. So I think that's
Makes
somehow
sense,
she-
right? Makes
just because
sense,
of
credibility.
a woman, we should not, like
Yep.
look down on them. So there is a how to say that feel connected, I think, because There's a connection of what she's saying. So the movement problem is showing how she can right here. In order to bring the
Okay, enough time already? You got some things? Yeah?
How she manage. Sometimes they post about how they manage their problems, right?
Very on the point.
But
Yes,
very
it's
quick.
not very
Yes.
humble like
And
oh,
so
I mean,
that's
it's
how
very,
I want to also
oh,
sort
I
of
do
include
this, I do
because
that, but it's very
Okay.
how they solve the problem. The way they start.
Okay, let's hear who you like and why do you like their post. Which group want to start first? Yeah, so from your group, who do you like and what is it about their post that makes you want to read them?
The post is easy to read.
Easy to read. Who do you whose name come up in your conversation?
Science. it lost in the jungle. Because
Lost in the jungle. Okay.
I can't remember the person name, but
Right.
I remember the person face and I remember the content. That's very interesting.
Okay, so easy to read.
Yes, easy to read.
Easy to read.
Easy to read as it is one page, not overly crowded. It will just share more elaboration in the text, and the summary is in one picture.
One page,
Even though
not
I look at the picture, I understand what he meant.
right.
Yeah, very interesting way of presenting.
Okay, easy to read. Anything else?
I follow Dr. Zafrul, the Community Minister, on updates because of the current change in trust administration.
Okay, so current update. Yep. Anything else from the group? Maybe one more.
I follow Brad Stevens, which is related to what I'm doing, VA, and the way he put tips on his group of VAs in Philippines. I want to emulate that way so that I can grow that senior virtual assistance community of my own.
Okay, so it's related to your area, and then he also give tips.
Yes.
Yeah, useful tips. Okay, this group.
Darren, Crystal, Umar, Dana, Balasingam, these are the people that
Right.
Philippine writers that we like. And we like because there is a human touch in their story, in their post, and we feel connected. There is an emotion. Some of the posts there is an emotion connection,
Mm-hmm.
and then the niche of their post. Like for example, Umar Dana Balasingam, she is more on the women empowerment and how she had a senior role corporate company, how she managed as a woman.
Right. Okay. Okay, so it's more the emotion. You feel related to it, and the
hook,
specific
the
niche.
introduction title and the hook. The first like paragraph or something that we read. Even though sometimes it's a long post, we are willing to read until the end because it feels related to us.
Okay. 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 Third group.
I like this guy named James O'Dowd. He writes a lot about the consulting practice overseas. So it talks about companies that are relevant to us. So it would be like PwC, it would be Accenture, EY. And he is very deep in his thoughts. He's relevant to, I suppose, the business that I run.
Okay. Yeah. So relevant, deep thing. Anything else to add?
For me, I like Alex Hormozy. This one I just came on top of it. So he has shared one content where he said the best marketing is to share everything for free online. So that is why he is very trusted. For me, he is trusted. So I can.
Trusted. Yeah. Trusted. Okay. Yeah. Lee Zhenhui.
My favorite technique I think is Crystal.
Right.
Why that? Because he has very nice photo and videos, and I like the story.
Story. Nice photo. Yeah.
And he's insightful.
And insightful. Okay.
And he has a very good content. And he has a very nice content. And he has a very nice photo and videos, and I like the story.
Story nice photo, yeah? And insightful. Okay.
And he's insightful.
Okay. Yeah. Lee, Zhenhui. Okay, so this is already what makes a good LinkedIn post. You know already, because what you like, human beings are essentially the same. We're all the same. Although we think we are all very complex, but the human emotion, the psychology is pretty much the same. Yeah? What you like is how people also think. So they want things that are easy to read. They want things that are current and helpful, related to their area. And then useful tips. So this is together with the trusted, the more you give them, the more people trust you. The human touch, emotion, and all that is super important. And we'll cover that as well later. The hook, I already said how important that is. And then the story and being insightful. Again, what are, like today, for example, if you write about our workshop today, what was your insight about it? If you just write, I went to a workshop, it was great, okay, everyone writes that. But what do you get out of it? Like, what was the thing you didn't know before, for example? Then that's insightful. So even going to meetings and all that, a lot of people, for me, waste opportunity because they just write, oh, I go, there were 100 people, food was great, dinner was great, and then that's it, but doesn't offer, what did I take away from the meeting?
At the end of it, you also must put our reflection of why we were there,
Yes.
what we have learned and take away from
Yeah, because that's where it's going to be useful for people. Knowing you go to a meeting, itu short sendiri. That's what I call short sendiri post. You obviously enjoy going, let's say a meeting in Four Seasons. Yeah, of course it's great, but to the reader, no relevance, right? No relevance. Except if you add, what did I learn at that meeting? Then it becomes, oh, okay, something I can learn as well. So this is so actually writing is not so complicated. We know already, and now to remind us all the time when we're writing, and then to keep doing more and more of that. And sometimes it works, sometimes it still doesn't work. That's the reality. And the more you write, the more you figure out, oh, they like this kind of style, or they like this kind of style more. And things change as well. As I noticed that LinkedIn has changed in the last 3 years. It used to be a lot of the story without much relevant people really like, but this is not so much actually. These days, a little bit less. Need to be something relevant in the story too. I used to write about, I remember one of my early posts that got a lot of views was about tomato ketchup. I'm like, huh? But those kind of posts these days, not so much anymore. I think you also notice probably, not so much of this random one.
I noticed that if I write something raw about current observation, and that's what people want, very raw thingy. Instead of the day-to-day, because I wrote one post that actually on the cafe that freelancers like to sit there and become their own space. And then I said, I pity the cafe owner. They are using their internet now, and that went viral. And I was beginning to get scared actually. What will there be negative reaction to this? But apparently it came from all over the world, the comments,
right,
saying that they see this in all their countries as well.
Right.
Where people are using the cafes as their workspace and sit there for the whole day.
Yeah, it's a relevant topic, and it is related to that area, to your area. So that's why it's still interesting. It's still very interesting.
So it was, I think, more than, I haven't got anything that curved like, okay, 1,000 views is went on 100,000, 100 over 1,000. I didn't check it anymore. I was so
Wow, that's good. That's good.
I was so afraid actually. I was so afraid. I said, oh my God, what did I do? You know? I was afraid like cafe owners start to say, oh no. But then they gave tips on how cafe owners perhaps could actually implement so that both sides actually win.
Can win, kan? Okay, good. Okay, so this is going to be the next topic about who is your target audience. And I mentioned this a few times already, how important this is. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Ramly Burger, everyone knows. McDonald's, yes, this one. People know? Don't know? Huh? Really? Oh,
No, what's this green color?
Shake Shack.
No, the wedding got
Who's their target audience? Ramly Burger. Mass audience. Yeah. Well, not mass. Not. Again, more the lower end. It's not mass. Also, this one, McDonald's. It's more like family, right? And Shake Shack in TRX from the US. So that gives you the target. Okay. So that's their target audience. So that's their target audience. So even burgers are not for everyone. Even burgers are not for everyone, and they are all successful. They are all successful because they understand their target audience. Ramly Burger, just go for the lower mass market, if you want to call it. McDonald's, kind of middle, somewhere with family, right? And then Shake Shack, definitely atas. Shake Shack, one burger about 20 ringgit. Definitely for your special occasion. Huh? Yeah, it's 25, I think. Yeah, 25. In the US, I live in the US. In the US, okay lah, it's about $5, right? So it's like not a biggie, but bila datang Malaysia jadi atas. Yeah, Malaysia jadi very atas. It's good, but not sure it's worth the 25 ringgit lah. So this is what I mean, that you cannot write for everyone. You have to figure out who is your target audience, because if Ramly Burger try to sell to the atas group, okay lah, maybe when they're feeling, oh, I need Ramly Burger today, which is not very often, that they will go. Or they might send their orang gaji to go and buy or something, yeah? Because that's not the target audience. So, and if Shake Shack start marketing to everybody also, it's not going to work. You have to understand your target audience. And for me, my target audience, I share my example. When I started, I only target those in healthcare, because that's where my experience is. That's where I have the credibility. So only healthcare. And my target is Malaysian. And the ones who have been working 2-3 years, so somewhere along mid-20s, early 30s maybe. And those who are specifically having a problem with their career growth. So they feel a little bit stuck. I don't know how to get to my next job. That's where my target audience is. And I really narrow down to that. And the Malaysia part also came a little bit later. Initially I started, I want to go global. So I write in proper English. Yeah? And then realized, actually Malaysia has 30 million population, enough lah. I don't need to go to billions. 30 million enough for me. Yeah? And that's when my language changed, and we discussed later that I make it more localized, more Manglish, and because that's my target audience. And why I'm the right person to help these people, because we need credibility too, because I have worked for 20 years, I have a lot of experience, that's why I can help these people, yeah? So for you, what I want you to think now, with your expertise, with your experience now, who is it that you are targeting? And to be as specific as possible, what industry, what country? Some people do want to go global, there's nothing wrong with that. What are the age group you are thinking of? So maybe like Zanhui, because you're quite young, maybe your target group is the people around your age group rather than the older one, because they might look at you and think, what's a 21-year-old going to teach me? Yeah, it's that first perception, first impression as well. And then how can you help? How can you help these people with their problem? And the problem, if you can find a problem yang now, meaning that it's not a future problem, it's a problem that they are experiencing now, then it works even better. So for example, if I have a headache, if you have a headache, and I say, I got Panadol, I'm going to charge you 10 ringgit, and you have a very strong headache now, you will pay because you just like, I need to cure my headache now. But if you have diabetes and I have a medication and you know that you will die earlier in 20 years time, in 10 years time, I tell you, you're like, oh, it's okay, I go find something cheaper, right? Because it's not immediate, this problem. So if you can, a problem yang immediate right now, where they feel the pain already, that's where they're going to be more interested in what you write. Yeah? So think about that. What are the problems that they have and which one are more acute, more right now that they have?
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What happens if there's somewhat of a conflict because you represent your company and the business versus your own personal passions? Yeah, so what I write might be more financial literacy skewed because that's the passion that I feel. But then
Right.
I also have a responsibility in a way to raise the brand or the perception of the company that I'm with.
Yeah. Then you have a split persona lah, in a way, that you'll have two pillars of writing. You have one when you're talking more about the company, and then one about the personal stuff. And when you're working for a company, you're different, but other people who are working for other companies, you need to figure out what your policy is as well about writing personal stuff. Some are okay, some are a bit funny. Yeah. Some are not so happy when you write more personal things.
But I think if you're writing from the point of a company, I didn't start using a lot in social media until I retired. But because
Yep.
I was working with the embassy, the Danish embassy, we were about 10 years ahead. So when they asked us to be on social media, my mindset was that they want to actually look at what we are doing on social media. So I don't write. And also because if I write something, it may be interpreted as the voice of the embassy. So that's why I restrained from that. But I became more active now, so I wrote that.
Yeah.
But if we were to write something about a company, just like the Padini TikTok thingy, which went viral and created a hoo-ha that they need to put in an apology. So I think that's also we have to consider if we are writing
Yeah.
a book.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you're in a
Other
company,
stuff,
you're in a company, every company now has social media policy. Find out what that is, what you're allowed to write, not allowed to write. When I was still in corporate, when I write about the company, it will only be very superficial stuff. And in terms of my personal thing, there was only one time I was asked to remove my post. And that time was during the election, and it was just a joke. I wrote that I think I can do a better job than the current ministers.
Okay, yeah. Sure, have to remove that one. That one have to remove, yeah.
And then I was like, okay, take it out. I'm like, okay lah.
Malaysia not so sporting yet lah.
Yeah. So therefore, if you're working for a company, just find out what some are liberal, some are very strict. So find out about that. What the policy is. Okay. So now I want you to work in a partner actually, and first, obviously think on your own first, and then discuss with your partner. This is what I'm thinking now in terms of who is my target audience, what are their problems, does it make sense? Yeah? Does it make sense? Sometimes to us it makes sense, but then when you talk to people, they might go, what do you mean by that? Yeah, okay. So just work on your own first, have a little bit of thinking time, and then find a partner to exchange your ideas, okay? Who's your target audience?
Me actually is older people, like with doing the right thing towards Malaysia that much. I should, when you actually give me this, then I should.
Are they business owner or corporate?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because actually, I didn't think about that. I just aimed on the age. Yeah.
So for you, I think business owner or corporate. Maybe business owner.
Yeah.
I think business owner. Yeah. How are you, Santi?
Business owner or individual also. Anyone who needs money in Malaysia before they retire.
Okay. So more about people preparing for retirement. People who want to retire early. Is that your target audience?
No. People who want to expand their business or they want to clear their credit cards or anything.
Okay. People who want to manage their finance better. Okay. If you have to choose age group, which age group?
Actually 50s lah. Before 50.
So you add
Before 50. Okay. So then you discuss with each other and see, does it make sense? What's your initial idea, target audience?
We are talking about our common problem here of like what Alex brought up and how do we navigate that whole posting about company versus our own other passion and how do we balance that, and even optically how companies can misinterpret your activeness on LinkedIn. They think you're using your time doing their working hours. Even though
That one be very. You also have to be very disciplined. That people don't.
So was sharing her experience. Darren would be a very good person who share on this actually.
But yeah, maybe you can share your, like what's your niche? Like what's
Your
target audience?
Yeah, think about your target audience now. Yeah.
Saturday about gratitude, Sunday about some nonsense. Microsoft. If one day Microsoft's not here, maybe there's another better tool. That's
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes I cannot remember.
Very cool. And about the virtual assistants, right? How about management and support personal assistants?
Yeah, really now I'm actually.
Okay, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen.
I got follow you.
Okay, thank you.
So this morning was all about building the structure to your idea. So after this, you shouldn't have problem with ideation anymore, because I've given you the structure. How do you need to approach it? Why you shouldn't be, why you will have a long list of potential subtopics you want to write. Now is about writing itself. So the important part is the early part just now. Once you are clear about your target audience, once you are clear about their problem, then so many things to write about. Really a lot. After this akan berlempah-lempah. Sampai tak tahu nak buat apa. That's why now I have so many things that I don't even write about. I just don't have time because you will have a lot of things that you are coming to your mind. Yeah? There's a lot of stuff. And I write on Google Doc because I love it. I can write from any any what you call it, equipment. So I can write on my phone, I can write on my laptop, I just use Google Doc. And what I love at the moment, Google Doc on your phone has a microphone function. Yeah, so now I write even faster because we talk faster than we type. Yeah, and it's okay, it's about 90% correct, the dictation. So I love it. Now I like, my post is about 3 minutes, blah, 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 done. Yeah, really.
Gemini Pro to help you check.
Check later. Check later the Google Doc. There's now a microphone function. Yeah, so now.
That even sounds more like you then.
Exactly. Yeah, now it sounds exactly like you because it is how you speak. Yeah. Okay, so how do you write? This is what my tips in terms of the actual structure. So now the structure, tadi all the ideation. That it should be only 1 to 2 pages long, phone page. So meaning that if you scroll one time, then, well, 1 page is that. If you scroll, then that's 2 page only. So you scroll once only. That's usually my max lah. Don't need to write too long. 1, 2 pages is enough. And then simple language, as simple as possible. The opposite to university time. This is back to primary school time, as simple as possible. And then if your target is more English, Malaysian, then add Malaysian words into that. Yeah? Here and there, a little bit of la, translate to Malay. Just like how you speak. Kan? We don't really speak full English. We don't really speak full Malay either. We campur-campur kan. We campur-campur all the time. But if you are targeting US market, then you should try, you might know already some of the American lingo. Because their language is a little bit different actually. Yeah. Because some words mean different also. Yeah? Some words mean different. I moved to the US and there were a few confusions in the beginning because the words, the English means different over there. And there was some confusion. So make sure you understand your target audience, what language they are using. And then the spacing is more for readability. Don't use long paragraph, 2 sentences, you start another paragraph already. Because we read, when we read, we skim. We don't really read. We skim. So the more you make it easy for the eye, it's all about making it easy for the eye, then people will read more and follow. And then there are the stories, example, analogies. So add as much as possible your personal stories to that. Like just now my example about interview, my story is that these are the things I encounter during actual interview. So try to find stories that you yourself have that will differentiate your post from other people. Because it's real, it's not made up, it's not something that you read in a book, it's not about someone else experiencing it, which is also possible. Sometimes you want to write, oh, my parents, this happened to my parent, or this happened to my brother, but it's better if it's your own, that I experienced this. I started seeing a counselor, for example, then it's all me. Okay, simple language. It sounds very simple, but it's very hard. It's actually very hard because we are so used to not being simple. At work, we are trying to sound like clever. We use bombastic words. When we do our essay, we are trying to fill the minimum word count. So we add all these unnecessary words because we want to fill the word count. But now I'm asking you to do the complete opposite. You want to use as little word as possible. You want to use as simple word as possible because that's what people read. It's like, kind of doesn't make sense. We study so hard, but then we want to read simple stuff. But that's the reality, right? That's the reality. You leave the long essays and all that for, okay, Sunday afternoon, I have nothing else to do. Okay, I'm going to read this long post. That's the attitude. Because when do you think people read LinkedIn posts?
Early in the morning sometimes.
What are they doing?
morning, lunchtime.
And what are they doing when they are reading it?
They just
Kan? So it's like during breakfast, those who take MRT just skim through. Maybe some guys tengah dekat toilet pun. Actually, the other day, this is completely random. I thought, oh my God, what's happening to humankind? A guy was having a video call while he was on the urinal. Actually, and I think it was his daughter. While he was there, the phone, I'm like, oh my freaking God. Oh, okay, that was very sidetracked. Essentially, LinkedIn posts, people don't really say, oh, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to read LinkedIn posts for 30 minutes. No, it's another social media. It's another that we just skim through. So that's why you need to be as simple as possible. Yeah? Okay, this is an example I took from LinkedIn. Actually, a friend of mine, I didn't tell him I took this. But this is his post. His post is always a little bit long. And I want to show you that when I read it, I understood what he wanted to convey. So I wrote it in 2 lines. Yeah? I wrote it in 2 lines. And I still capture what he wants to convey about palliative care, not just for old people, but young people also need it. Essentially, that's what he wants to say, but he took about 4 paragraphs to tell it, which is fine. Maybe if you're writing on Facebook where people are expecting more longer posts and all that, but on LinkedIn, it's all about simplicity and brevity. Yeah? So another example, this one a little bit harder for me to summarize. But again, I try to summarize. And this is what I would have written if I were going to write about the same post. How to cut it down. Yeah? So, you didn't bring laptop also?
Cut it down to short, what us we may miss the post, right? If your post is only 1 sentence.
Oh, no. This was only just as a reflection. So your post should be about one page or 2 page. Yeah, that was just an example just now. You brought laptop? No.
Oh, it's in my car.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can go and get it.
Yeah, because the next one I want you all to change your laptop. Because the problem with editing is we cannot edit ourselves. We're like, sayang lah.
Tukar.
So therefore, I want you to experience cutting down other people's posts. You might want to get your laptop.
Just get my laptop.
Yeah, go get your laptop. Because it's very different. When you're doing your own post, you're like, sayang lah, I've spent so much time writing this. So you don't want to cut. So you might cut 1, 2 words only. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so the draft. So I want you to save a version first, and then another version that you are allowing someone to edit it for you. Jangan bawa laptop. Bawa. Oh, iPad je. Okay, so choose a partner that you think are going to be brutal to you. Yeah.
In a good way.
And for the one who are editing, I want you to be ruthless about it. I want you to be, okay, how can I make this post simpler and easier to understand? Yeah? I call this ruthless editing. Yeah, can swap lah. Find a partner to swap with. Lee and Fawaz. Huh? The spacing.
For the spacing, I saw some people they just have one line, one blank, one line, one blank, one blank. Two, 3 lines.
2-3 lines. For me, 2-3 lines okay lah.
Because I saw some people they just one line, one blank, one line, one blank.
You can also try.
Decent
It's more to make it easy to read. Because if you notice it, you can try yourself, but when you don't have any spacing, then your eyes like straining.
No, it's really literally one line.
Yeah.
Not even the full sentence. It's just one line. Then
Yes.
One.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So all that is like visual attraction.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of them put pattern.
The magic doesn't work on me. I just curious now. So it's 2-3 lines.
2-3. For me, 2-3 lines is fine.
And I saw some people they use double spacing. Sometimes they use single spacing.
Again, for them to create rhythm. So that's like another level of trying to play with the visual. You can also experiment, with all that. Sometimes I do the pattern, not very often, malas. Yep. Okay, so you can swap laptop. Just swap laptop. Don't be shy.
Oh, we have another way.
No, it's okay. I put it on my Google Sheets and I share it with her already.
Okay. Yep. However you want to share. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ya, tunggu Alex sekejap. You all swap already, Jamie and. Okay, good. So I'll give you about 5-7 minutes, something like that. Yep. So the three of you might do a 3-way swap. You, Alex, and Ty.
Okay.
You give him however you want to share your draft. Yeah. Yeah.
So I just edit straight away. You need to track changes. Need to track changes.
I have my. Actually, I have it saved somewhere else already.
Oh, okay. Just edit this.
Need a plugin.
Oh, another way you can do it is edit, send to Google Doc,
You can edit
and then on your phone. So meaning you save your article on Google Doc, pass to.
Interesting stuff with dollar sign.
I got it. So now it's already.
Okay, let me just find a Dr. Charge.
I'm just PM.
Okay, 5 p.m. in mind.
This one you can open and direct edit.
Okay.
Who's swapping with Alex?
Me at the moment, so maybe.
You want to go?
Actually, I already started, but we can do 3-way lah. So meaning.
So.
Alex, now then we can swap with us since we haven't started.
You all do the 3.
You all do the 3 lah.
Suppose you are taking care of mine and
Best tak edit kerja orang. Shock kan?
It's like cikgu already.
How does it feel? Best tak?
Can be a lot lesser.
Shock tak kat kerja orang? Shock kat kerja orang. It's surprisingly satisfying, right? Okay,
Okay.
let's start.
So basically we have to write.
To cut down any maximum we can cut down.
Just cut whatever you like. You are the editor. There is no limit. Jangan cut semua lah. Jangan cut 100% lah. Nanti kosong. Okay, I'll give you 3 more minutes. Oh, cepat lah. Do what you can. Do what you can in the 3 minutes. Yeah. Do what you can in the 3 minutes. It's more to give you the feeling of why you need to edit as if it's somebody else's work. Yeah. Okay, Chayan. Okay.
Okay.
Best lah.
That's why you have to have an editor. That's why publications have editor versus just writer only.
Yes. Yeah. Now you understand. Yeah. A different pair of eyes yang not attached to the piece kan. Alex dah start dah.
Oh yeah, doing.
Okay, good. Yeah, so when you're editing other people's work, you're more objective. So you don't have any attachment to the piece. So you're looking for clarity. For you, is it clear? Yeah. Okay, your 3 minutes is up already. Yeah? 3 minutes. Time flies, right? When you're having fun. Okay, so you don't have to complete it. You can do it later if you want to practice some more. But the ones the owner of the work, have a look at it later. Like, what did people make out of it? The one who edited it, what did they make out of your piece? And what was the feeling? What's the feeling editing someone else's work? Maybe Jamie. How do you feel? Yeah.
I feel that I will not be reading so much of it, so I need to cut down on the gist. So, of course, I still need to go through it to put it in my way of putting the things, my thoughts in. So for me, if I am the person reading it, I want the post to be to the point, tell me the gist, don't waste my time.
Okay, yep, that's a good assessment. You want it to, because we talked already that people are skimming through, while having breakfast, so I don't have time to read long one. Just get to the point. Okay, Thai.
Yeah,
you meant
me to extract the lesson from the perspective of the reader,
Uh-huh.
not necessarily from the writer. I just want to say, okay, after reading this one, what is it for me?
Yeah.
So I just want to make the essence stand out than the rest.
Mm.
So I'm willing to cut off a lot of it.
Okay, Sugu.
For me, I think similar to them also. One thing is when properly. Another one is the words. I mean, the type of the words they use is more easy to understand, even if someone is not from your background of work, but when they read, they can connect.
You can understand.
Related to it.
Okay, okay. Alex, how do you feel
I
doing
think
that?
some of it is flowery and it's not to the point. So sometimes you can remove some of the nicely worded stuff. I mean, of course, I understand that it's important to have a bit of it, but some of it can be removed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. That's the feeling I want you to all have. So basically, when you write, you shouldn't edit at the same time. Basically, just write, and then you put on your editing hat. Now you are not looking at your own writing, you're looking at someone else writing, and then edit. That's the way you should approach it. Write first, don't try to edit, just write blah, 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 finish. And then if you think you need to go away for a bit before editing, go away and come back in half an hour, and now you're in a different mindset. I'm going to be the ruthless editor, and then just cut what's not necessary. Yeah. So that's I love this part, because a lot of people don't realize it until they do it on other people's posts. Then they're like, ooh, it's actually very nice. But your own stuff, you're very sayang. You don't want to cut it. So I want you to remove the sayang and then edit. Yeah.
So your writing is something factual that benefits people, but there will be also writing where you need to mention persons and to recognize the person's good work.
Yeah.
So we should as well mention names.
Those one, I tend to ask people first. Yeah. My habit is I ask people first normally, if they're okay if I write about them. Because sometimes some people not like, a bit funny about it. Yep. Okay. Any question before we move on? Okay. Right. The hook. We finally get to this. The hook. The hook. Everyone knows what the hook is, right? Yeah. So the first two sentences. LinkedIn a bit unpredictable. Sometimes it shows only one. Sometimes it's two. Sometimes it's three. But most two lah. Yeah. And that's how you're gonna get people to read your post. That's what you do now. Again, you scroll, you read the two line, you read who it is, you see the photo. Do I want to click see more? Very fast. Our brain very fast. And okay, this one. On the internet, which one do you think I want to read more? Or which one you want to read more? Is it about the second wife? Yeah. Yes, gossip. Is it about the scammer? I don't know, maybe. Or Thai tragic plane crash? I don't know, maybe. Volcano. Yeah.
I will read the quick check on the scammer.
Yeah, maybe quick check on the scammer, right?
Because at our age, people like to scam us. Think we're very rich.
Yeah. Okay, so I just put what did I click? Of course, the gossip, kan? That's for sure punya. But basically, this is from last year. Actually, it wasn't recent. When we had a lot of flash flood at that time. And essentially, I want to show that we make decision based on first two lines. This is about internet news, but the same lah, LinkedIn. We make decision yes or no based on those two lines. It might be, the scammer might be a very interesting piece, but I saw the title, for me it's like, okay lah, not, yeah. So that's how it works. Okay, this one, okay, which one has better likes, you think? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right, you think? Oops, sorry.
I would like the right one because of the picture.
Oh, yeah, the right one for the picture. Okay. So it's actually the left one. Yeah? Left one got more, like 3,000 like, yeah, that one. This one? Left? Left? So actually this one is the right one. Yep. This one? Left, so some left, some right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so is the right one?
But I will look at comments because I would like to know what are people.
But
this one will
you
be
sometimes you don't see it. Yeah, sometimes you don't see it. Okay, this one.
Grammar. Right.
It's that one actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. This one? Left, yeah, left. Because that's within 1 hour. This one? Oh, of course you know Juliana Chan. Of course lah, her can. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So basically there's you saw it and you have different opinion about that, yeah? But in general, there are specific things that people are looking for when they read the first two lines. They want something that is going to raise their curiosity. Yeah? They're curious to find out more. Or it's something amazing that you saw the first two lines, you're like, oh, I want to know more. Or something negative. Negative always like plays with our brain, negative. Easy also, we love easy solution. And then sadness, I mentioned earlier, sadness is probably the strongest emotion that human feels. When we feel see something sad, that we want to find out more. Oh. So cane is sugar cane or rotan. So rotan dah keluar dah tu. Okay, so this one I would say, what category is it, you think? I once got a job offer less than 24 hours after the interview. Curious, also amazing, also quite amazing, and kind of a positive, negative, that it's not the usual thing to happen. This one, when hiring, I look for 3 things. Curious and easy. People want easy. Oh, what's the 3 things? That's why you see a lot of posts, LinkedIn posts. These are the 5 tips. These are the 3 tips. Because people want easy. They don't want to think. This one, I hired someone recently, but no relevant work. With attitude, but no relevant work. So this is curious, quite amazing. Like, why did this guy hire someone with no experience? So you want to know more. So a little bit negative as well. And this one, why do you charge so little? You know, it's a doctor, so it must be, we're curious, we are amazing. It's negative against what doctors normally do. Normally doctors charge like crazy amount. Yeah? And these are some examples from my side, how I use it. Curious, 3 big problems for new managers that I showed you earlier. Amazing, when I climbed Kinabalu before, I used that as a hook. And then negative, I was offered a job in the US and I turned it down before, although I then still take it. But initially I said no. Initially, I didn't want to go actually. Like, US, no. And then easy, how to get a job overseas. A lot of people want to go overseas, so I'm gonna give them some ideas how to do that. And then sadness about my mother. My mother had cancer before. How do I tell her she had cancer? Yeah? So it's about using this as a framework. There are many frameworks for hook, and you just need one. Similar to many things, there are many ways of doing it. Just pick one that works and stick to it for a while and see how it works for you. Yeah? And similar to the whole thing about writing LinkedIn posts, many people also have different ways. Yeah? So up to you to pick and choose and experiment and see what works for you. Yeah? Okay, so now I want you to write your hook. So look back at your post just now that you draft already. How is it going to fulfill one of these. How are you going to make it more curious or amazing or something like that? What I don't want you to do to think of it as title. It's not a title. It's not like essay, school essay, you have to write a title, My Adventure in Legoland. No, it's not about title. Don't waste these 2 lines. Yeah, don't waste these 2 lines with Assalamualaikum, good morning, whatever. Don't waste it, because people are going to want to read if you make it hooky, make it catchy enough for them. Not hooky. Yeah? So think about that. How are you gonna make it more curious or amazing or even turn it a bit negative? Yeah? And then you were editing each other just now. You can also offer some idea for hook for them. Yeah? What's your hook, Jamie?
I'm actually writing based on yesterday's event.
Right?
So from the stories, because of their voices,
Yeah.
I put there that stories sparked change and reflections from the voices that inspire.
I would put that as title.
Title.
Yeah. So you need. Normally, I would try to. What are the key message, and how can I present that key message already at the beginning? Yeah. In a hook way. Yeah. In a hook way. Yeah. In a hook way. Do you have a hook?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Sorry. What's your hook?
Mine was more office politics when I wrote, right? It's like collecting a book. So my hook would be, will rumors that damage your credibility? Is playing favorite a good game? Will that...
The rumors. So this is about office politics.
Because when you gave us a whole, like, that was my first...
Yeah.
Rather
No,
than furniture.
I'm thinking of a hook. Kejap. Maybe something along the line. I love office politics.
Okay.
Because everyone will be like, huh? Really? But then your post has to somehow then elaborate on that. Yeah.
Let's see. I revised a little bit. Does it attract people attention? I think it could be better.
About making mistake. Correct. I never make mistake.
I never make mistakes.
But then you have to change a little bit to then explain what you mean.
This is from the field perspective.
I never make mistake is more from the. So this one's quite normal. Like it doesn't really trigger anything.
Oh, because mistakes equal to fear.
But it's not.
Oh, I love making mistakes.
Oh, I love making mistake. Yeah.
Because.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I love making mistake. Yeah. Because like this is usual that people are not
It's expected.
expected. Yeah, expected. Then it's like, oh, okay. You have a hook.
So I changed. I don't have much. To be honest, this place is much more jargon.
The hook, the first 2 lines.
Yeah. This is the initial title.
Need to think about that. Curious, amazing. Like right now, my brain cannot think about this.
I also.
About this topic.
I don't know what this topic.
What's your key message? So if you're struggling, think about your key message. What is the key message and try to get something related to that. What's your key message?
It's about creating clarity.
The importance of risk management.
This is
Importance of risk management. Maybe something funny about risk management in your personal life. Do you take risk going to a nasi lemak shop that you've never been before? I don't know. For example.
Contrast.
The contrast, yeah. Cheyenne, ada hook. What's your hook?
I changed the. I wrote your. Yeah, I writing yours. Yeah, I took his last sentence. Towards the bottom. If you stop working tomorrow, how long to maintain your lifestyle? Because it makes you. It's asking a question outright already. Like if you stop working tomorrow, and everyone that's on
I will
everyone's
put
mind. Yeah.
if you get fired tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, if you get. Oh, that's more controversial, right?
Yes.
That's more provoking.
Yes. Which can happen.
Or if you lost your job, or.
Get fired lagi. Lose your job still. Get fired is very, kan betul tak? Lose job dengan get fired. Get fired is more.
Yeah. Stir.
Yeah. Your hook?
Okay. Crazy much. I moved to marketing from bank boardrooms to MRT stations.
Wow,
Crazy much. Oh.
I don't need to show me, but okay.
That's a bit for me too tightly.
Trying too hard.
To title.
Okay.
It's more like a title. It's not more.
Conversational.
No more. What's cute?
Where does this appear? It's in the first two sentences
Yeah.
of
Your post. Yeah. And that's all you see. Kan? Bila you scroll, that's all you see.
Okay.
So need to be really like catchy.
Okay. So maybe if you reword it to like a friend thought I was crazy when I moved from marketing. When I moved to marketing from bank boardrooms to MRT stations. So that's less of a title.
Could be something like that.
A friend asked me or a friend thought I was crazy.
Yeah. Ken? What's your hook?
Okay, my hook, 2 simple ways to make your reports colorblind friendly. Is it okay? No.
Repeat that again.
2 simple ways to make your reports colorblind friendly.
Colorblind friendly. Why colorblind?
Because, okay, the one I got is 1 in 12 men is colorblind, 1 in 200 women have condition of color blindness disease. So how the visualization of your data.
Okay.
Visualization of the data, where sometimes when you do the presentation, people don't see the red alerts in the data. I mean, they don't see red and green. So he suggests to use purple and pattern to see the difference. So
Currently my brain cannot think, but not catchy enough.
Okay, not
Yeah.
catchy enough.
But my brain cannot come with a new one at the moment.
Okay.
What's your hook?
So basically, but this from my one class just now. So the hook is stop using Google, use Atlas instead, in bracket, ChatGPT.
Could be better, yeah. Something like Google is now useless.
Oh yeah, okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's actually.
So kena hantam. What's your hook?
Meet the browser that makes internet smarter.
With what?
The browser that makes internet smarter.
You also don't know what. Basically, it's the same one.
Oh, okay.
I use his Dropbox.
Not, for me, not catchy enough.
Not catchy enough.
Yeah. So, like for you, maybe suddenly, what's the percentage of people colorblind?
95% of them are men.
No, what of the population?
Of the population.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe that's a fact. So that can be an amazing fact that 30% are colorblind. Or something like that. As to hook something in. Okay. Right. So writing hook is also an exercise, a skill set that you have to keep doing more and more. And this is where, for me, AI really helps. Sometimes when I've run out of ideas, then I ask Gemini, whichever that you prefer to use, can you give me some hooks? I want a sad hook. I want a funny hook, and then give them the key message lah. I'm talking about this is my post. I need a LinkedIn hook, and normally it's actually quite good. Normally it's quite good. You might need to adjust it a little bit, but it will spark more ideas for you. So for me, this is the best use where I use AI the most to get the hook. And then the other thing that I do is that whenever I get ideas about hook, I keep a document of hook. I don't know what I'm gonna write yet, but I have the hook.
And that's so good. Actually, that's so good. Yeah.
So I have the hook. I'm just waiting for inspiration for the post pula. Yeah. So I have currently I think I have about 5 pages of hook that I haven't used, because you see something and then sometimes the comment that people leave on your post, actually you're like, oh, that is very good hook. I will use it the next time.
I just asked ChatGPT to do what you suggested.
And what did I come up with?
I used to build campaigns. Now I help build cities.
Oh, yeah.
But it's very.
That's very good. That's very good. Yeah.
I changed mine to
Ah.
all it takes is one voice, one story to spark the change within. Because I wanted to, this post is about the reflection I heard from, I attended the Inspire Voices, and I wanted to bring my voice out.
Right.
And how I can do it. So I want to bring that message actually. So I put that, all it takes is one voice, one spark.
Okay.
One story, I mean.
One story. Okay. Yeah. Then you can develop that more. Yeah.
Curiosity.
Yeah. Can develop it
one
more.
Voice and one spark.
Yes.
One story.
Yep. Okay. So you get the idea, right? Now, how important that is, and then when you have a picture, that is also a hook. Yep. The photo that you use, I always put photo now 90% of the time, and I also put some caption in my photo because again, it adds to I want to capture their attention again. So now I hardly put photos without the caption these days. I also put something there to get people to read my posts. Yeah. So that's what I do. And then people ask, how do you have so many photos? You have to go take photos lah. You have to go out and wherever you are, just take lah. Now I selfie everywhere I go. And now, of course, AI, Gemini is amazing. Nano banana, right? You use Nano banana? No. It is amazing. Upload your photo. Tell the Gemini what do you want the background to be, and 99% it will be amazing, beyond your wildest imagination. They've done some amazing photos for me, but you need to have the original photo lah. So the more you have, and then buatlah muka macam-macam expression. Sometimes it's happy, because if your post is a happy post, you want a happy face. Don't put your post is a sad post and then your photo is a smiling one. Then it'll be like, huh? Then it doesn't match. Yeah? So ambil lah gambar macam-macam emotion, yeah? Smiling lah, or tengah thinking ke, kan? Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, and then the next part is about the call to action. The call to action is the last part. What do you want people to do? Yeah? What do you want people to do after your reading your post? And it doesn't have to do something. You can also make them think, or you can make them feel something. And the feeling is usually sadness lah. Sadness is the easiest, but you don't have to always ask them to do something. But it's better if you do have something you want them to do. Yeah. So the call to action, like for this one, I want people to keep learning. Yeah? I want people to keep learning. It's never too late to learn. So this is my call to action. And then this one is about thinking. I want people to think before they post, just go through what are their system about posting. And then this one about emotion. So the hook I shared just now, And it's all about bringing the emotion of sadness. And emotion is very powerful. After I post this, I get messages, people say, you make me cry this morning. Oh, okay. I pun cry juga. Memang I cry pun. But yeah, so emotion is very strong. Okay. So now this is your last part. You have your pose already. Now you're thinking, what is it I want them to do? I want a call to action, or is it about getting them to think? Then there's not really anything you need to do, or the emotion. So maybe we practice about the call to action. What do you want them to do? And another trick, I forgot to put there actually, is to make the question at the end as simple as possible. Meaning that when I read it, the answer is yes or no. When I read the question, it's yes or no, but people will not answer only yes or no. They will elaborate. So if they say yes, they will add something. If they say no, they will add something. For example, let's say just now, actually my example not so great. I put there, what are you learning at the moment? So it requires a lot of thinking. And again, go back to, I'm just skimming through the post, yeah? And then I have to think, why am I learning at the moment? But if I put that question as, are you learning something at the moment? Then your answer is yes or no. Yeah? Yes or no. Or if let's say you're talking about holiday, if you ask, what is your favorite city for holiday? Oh, then habislah, nobody will reply. Because then you have to think, my favorite city, or is it that one, is it yang last year, or is it the one before, kan? But if you say, have you taken a holiday this year? Then it's yes or no. Yeah.
So basically make the question close-ended, because that psychologically these people will add in more comments.
Yes, the chances of them, because we are skimming through, and because the one where you have to think, this happened to me a few times, that sometimes you skim bila traffic light is merah kan, although I know it's still illegal. It's actually still illegal. But it is. Record that, sorry.
But not for you. Talk about other people.
Other people kan, they read what the traffic light is red, and then you see the question like, and then you're thinking, oh okay, and then when you reach office, then okay, I know what to comment back, and then you cannot find the post anymore. Right? You're like, who was it again? If you remember that person, then okay, you can go back to the profile, but then it's still a lot of work. Right? Go back to the profile, find the post, and so that's why you want it to be a fast question, a yes or no question only. Make it as easy as possible. Yeah? Okay. Okay, so maybe, I get you to think what's going to be your easy question for your post. I have one for Chayan already.
Oh, my call to action?
Yeah. What's your call to action? For you, about career transition. Yeah. So I will ask, have you had a career transition? Then it will be yes or no. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy because you're not trying to create a big discussion about something. You want engagement.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but the one who has will put, yes, I have, and these are.
Then they will tell more anyway.
They will tell more. Yeah, really, they will tell more.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah. What's your easy question, Jamie?
Call to action. Yes or no time. I want to put the yes to or no.
Yeah, yes or no, yes or no.
Which one is better for the CTA? Let me zoom out in. Okay. What's the mistakes you are going to make today? Is it tricky? Or have you made any mistakes before?
Yes.
The second one?
Yes, the second one. It's a yes or no again. That one is a leading question.
A leading question?
Yes, meaning that they kind of have to answer yes.
Yeah. You are presupposed to agree this one, then ask them. correct, right? You agree, right?
Because if they answer no, they sound stupid.
Okay, that is because it's too easy. It's not like controversial.
No, you don't want to make them answer one. Yeah. You want it to be yes or no, but in a neutral way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we have a good question there. So don't put questions that are leading as well. So for example, saving money is good. Do you agree? So if you answer no, then not nice lah. Kan?
Then what do you read the article?
So that's like an obvious yes. Yeah. So even if they don't agree, they're not gonna write because it makes them look like not smart. Yeah.
But you still wonder why do people still answer in a way that doesn't make them
Yeah.
smart.
For example, like that one. Do you have a saving plan? So that's a more neutral yes or no. Yeah. They might say no, and it's fine. Yeah. You don't have a saving plan, it's fine. But not agreeing that saving is good for you, that's a big thing. Yeah. But not having a saving account is fine. Yeah.
What do you think of hashtags?
Hashtag used to be popular. These days, no more. Yeah. These days, it's like not so.
No point adding in.
I only put my more better.
So actually, I wanted to ask you about this more better. You purposely do it that way, right?
Yes.
I mean, grammatically, you know, I'm sure. So yeah.
Yes, I live in England 20 years, yes.
Oh, you've used that for 20 years?
No, I live in England for 20
Yeah,
years.
so obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you know. That's why I also support you. It's a very, it's actually cool.
It kind of started by accident, really. That I was, when I came back, I got irritated by it, actually. Because Malaysian use more better, right? But like 50% of people will say that, more better. I'm like, oh my God. But then I realized, yeah, people just use it. And then I thought, okay, I start using it and it caught attention. People do remember that. And
Have you told the story?
no. Yeah. And every so often, every few weeks, I will get messages. Do you know that it's wrong grammar?
But then you already know lah. So I never bother to ask you. So, but I've been waiting to see your post about it because I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't done one for a while. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't-
Every so often, I would write that, hello, yes, I know, it's wrong grammar. But yeah, hashtag not so important anymore these days. Yeah. Okay.
So I have two call for action.
Uh-huh.
Based on the reflection of what I attended because I wanted to bring my voice out.
Right.
Right? So I said, have you found your voice? Or I can also put, is retirement just the beginning?
Actually both are okay. The second one a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, second one a little bit deeper, requires a bit more thinking, but okay still. Yeah, okay still in my opinion. Yep. Okay. Good. Yeah. So play around with that. Yeah. Make it as simple as possible. Yes. Yes or no. Yeah.
Like that felt more like a book than a call to action.
Which
Is retirement a myth still feels more like a...
Oh, can also be actually.
You can,
Yeah.
you can use
Actually, can also be a hook. You're right. Also quite catchy. Other things that you need to consider in terms of LinkedIn posting: photos, videos. Videos used to be not really like, and then it went through a phase when LinkedIn was pushing videos like crazy, and now they don't like videos again. My videos are not really well viewed. Yeah, but I heard rumors. A few of the big international influencers say that videos are coming back. So let's see lah how. Yeah, but I still do it more. I still do it more for my own personal practice for other platform, for TikTok, for Instagram. So I still do the videos for that lah. And then I just use the same one for LinkedIn. I don't make any specific one for LinkedIn, but I still post videos as well. But I'm not expecting to get good views from them at the moment for videos. Videos, I also encourage you because if you're thinking about your personal branding, people also want to hear your voice. They want to hear how you speak, because some people write very well and then they cannot speak, then you know it was AI. Yeah, so people want to hear you speak, and it builds your confidence each time. And I know Thai been to see Kuti, right? You had Kuti, my vocal coach, Kuti Biazit. She's super amazing in giving you that confidence to speak even more and do videos and all that. Carousel, you know Carousel, everybody, yeah. So that's the document, the PDF one. That one up and down. Sometimes I get very good result, sometimes so-so. And the problem with Carousel is, of course, the time making it. It takes a little bit more time. I'm trying to find ways to automate it even faster. I think I might have found a way already, but not quite. It's quite a good option to do now and again. And then polls. Actually, I love polls. I don't know. I do all these random polls, because somehow people like polls. I don't know why. People like ask. Yeah, they don't want to give opinion, but they answer the poll. They answer the poll. So the poll always do very good for me. Yeah. One of my recent poll, I think, got like 20,000 views or something. Yeah. So polls, I encourage you, not every day lah, boring lah. Maybe once every 2 weeks, something like that, every 10 days. Just do a poll, make it a bit funny. Yeah. And then reposting, this is not recycling, this is reposting. Reposting is weird because LinkedIn want you to repost, but for the one who is doing the reposting, you don't get much view. So it's damn annoying, that one. Like you want to help your friends, but actually it doesn't do anything for you. You don't get any reward for it. So I don't do it so much, I'm sorry. But I do repost some of the ones that I thought are super exceptional, then I will repost. But you can also repost. And then the comments, don't ignore the comments. The comments are your interaction with your reader, and I really try to reply to every single one. If you're working 9 to 5, don't do that during your 9 to 5. Yeah.
Check.
They will check, yeah. Why are you so free? So when I was working before, I would reply before 9. Lunchtime maybe, depends. But normally lunchtime also quite busy, or you're with your friends actually, lunchtime kan. And then after 5 baru I comment again. And try, if you can, in the comment to insert your comment in a way that they can reply again, because you also want to keep the conversation going. Yeah. So instead of just someone write comment and you put, oh, thank you very much. That's it lah, finish. So if you can, try and keep that conversation going. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes you know exactly how to do it, sometimes a little bit harder, but okay lah. But don't put too much pressure on yourself again. LinkedIn is for fun anyway.
I have a question because I'm hosting a client as
Right.
the Secretariat of the Danish Chamber of Commerce. So I also write for them. I also write content there because I also want to keep that page. So of course then they have the person's name there lah. But sometimes that part of the writing doesn't reflect on what I'm writing as my own profile. Okay, so sometimes I said, maybe I should ask somebody to write for the Dan Chairman. It's not right because I'm actually hosting them. I'm doing the executive secretary work for them as well.
But is in their kind of
Page.
branding?
Yeah, page, yes.
It's
Just
fine.
most of the time in that page will be more like advocacy, networking,
Right.
and also what is happening in Denmark and in Malaysia. So that sort of post that I posted. So that's why I also follow like the Kusafru, because BT, Maida, MDEC, all those type of things.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine to have that. It's slightly different because it's a different page. Anyway.
I don't have a personal page, but I have my own personal profile. And the page is usually linked to a profile first. And that's my, when they click Jamie Yong, it goes to my profile, which is things that are different.
Okay, yeah. I also write for a yayasan about mental health. And so that one, my style a little bit different because they want more longer piece. It's more about just sharing information. So that one, my language one is slightly more formal. Slightly more formal and longer. I write longer for that one. So So yeah, you have slightly different persona for a different purpose.
Because those that follow the Dan Chen page, which I know some of them are this, hey, you are different now on your own profile. I said, well, no choice.
That's the real me, yeah? That's the real me.
You know? You want to read the real me, you follow me on my profile, not here.
Okay, good. Okay, then yeah, so that's the poll. My last one got last year, I think. That's it, yeah. That is my process of writing, condensed into these 4 hours. And then after that, it's trial and error. So keep track of what you do, and keep track. Okay, which one did well, which one didn't do well, and just now when we did the hook exercise, some people say left, some people say right. Yeah, we can never predict really. Yeah, we don't know how people are going to react to our post. No matter how much preparation you do. Sometimes the post, I think we talk about this on your post, right? We said that sometimes the one yang I buat cincai je, that one yang like boom. The one yang I spend a lot of time thinking, oh, this hook now sounds so amazing. Like go, huh? Exactly. So sometimes you still cannot predict how people are going to behave, but you now have a system, and then you need to keep track. Okay, what works, what doesn't work, what do I need to do more? Yeah? And use the Google Sheet. It's very easy. Just keep a track, and that will help your planning as well.
If you get negative feedbacks, how do you recover?
Wow.
I know you're our success story.
No. I get many negative feedback too. And it will happen. So yesterday I actually doing a talk about how to start on social media. And number one I said is, you need a thick face, you need muka tebal, thick skin, thick muka tebal. Right? That's the first thing. And then the next thing is be prepared for the haters. You will get haters. There will be haters. Yeah. There will be haters. And the only thing I can say is you can never win the argument. And my first one, I still remember PTSD sampai sekarang. Traumatized. Because people told me, you need to be ready. Okay, I'm ready. I thought I was ready. And then I got a comment, and this lady, I wrote about what you should write, what you shouldn't write on LinkedIn at that time. Just my opinion. And this lady put, who are you to tell people what to write, what not to write? People should be able to freely express themselves. And I'm thinking, that's what I'm doing, no? But anyway.
No, that's what she's actually opposing, right? To be commenting like that.
Yeah.
So in a way, right?
It's like, what? But anyway, so I replied, I said, that's what I'm doing, expressing myself. And then lagi, adalah lagi dia membebel lagi. And that's when I realized you cannot win the argument because they are there to fight. So whatever you say, they will fight. One time I had one guy, and this one, I learned something about the Mooncake Festival. And from what I learned, and I thought, okay, I write something about it. Then this guy said, this is wrong. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry, I think this is what Google said. Anyway. But it was quite hostile. The language is very hostile. So I removed that. I'm like, I don't want this kind of shit on my page. I delete the comment, and then he write again. Wow, yeah. No, he wrote the same hate comment though, but I noticed it was slightly different lah. But he wrote again. I'm like, oh my god, so much time this guy has. Yeah. So now I ignore them. Now I just look at it and whatever. Because if you think about it, you also don't like everybody. You also don't like everything. So okay lah. That's the mindset I have, that everyone entitled to their opinion, and I don't have time to argue with them. Yeah. There's no point. I'm not going to win.
Maybe you can put it, thank you for your insights and perspective. Give a gratitude to him.
Some people do that. When I talk to other writers, some of them I actually do that. I said I don't even want to waste my time writing that. Yeah.
You can't mean it also, no point saying it.
Yeah, that one will come, unfortunately. But on the flip side, you will also get a lot of love, and that's the part that people don't realize. And it's normally not from your friends or family, or strangely, it will be from strangers first. Strangers that you've never met, they will send you, thank you so much for highlighting this, thank you so much for sharing that, and you'll be like, oh, okay, this is why I write. Yeah? It's for these people who benefited from that. Yeah. So that's the encouragement that will keep you going. I get a lot of messages about career development, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. That people take action from the post and then they do it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any question? Any other question?
Your profile, you actually verified it. So what's the difference? What would you feel between
Actually, I don't know. Yeah, more that LinkedIn don't block you, got. Right? The verification, semua itu. Yeah, I actually don't know. Yeah. I think if they ask, then you verify lah. Yeah, you verify, because normally they just ask for some emails and all that. Nothing too personal. So far I have, whenever they ask me to verify and they give you criteria, I just give the information. And then a lot of people ask about the premium. Is it worth it? Actually, I still don't know. I tried it before and I thought no. Since I stopped working, I trying it again. And to be honest, I'm still not sure, is it worth it, the 200 ringgit a month? It's not cheap. I might try it another month and see. At the moment, I'm not seeing much benefit to it, to be honest. Yeah. Any other question?
You don't see it because you have already so many followers, but for people like me, I just started only 2 days ago. When I sign up to Premium, the first month is free to actually give it a try. But when I click to start following people, it allows me to expand.
Oh, okay.
Also networking.
Faster.
Before that, it doesn't.
I see. Okay.
Where your friends are.
Okay. So adalah juga benefit ya.
So that means you still need to key the credit card number and all those for the next subscription, right?
Yeah, but you try to delete it before it charges you.
Can also can try one. I haven't tried that because I could see requests for services. So I sometimes not sure whether the service is meaning to me or just a general thingy, because they will encourage you to sign premium, but then you can see more.
Yep. So my experience on that is people actually use the button to request service from me. So this time when I signed up, because now I'm more clear that I do career coaching and all that, so I get people putting requests in for career coaching, specific to me. Yeah, specific
so maybe
to me.
that's one of the things that, because I'm planning for 2026 to launch on 1st January.
Maybe can try lah, try for, because it's not, you're not tied up for a year.
Yes.
You can just change after a month or so.
But so you have your own website also, right? So compare LinkedIn when you request service and at your website also I saw some modules templates. So which one generates you more revenue? Is it
currently LinkedIn actually.
Because
currently
website,
LinkedIn.
nowadays I think the website is just to have, okay, you have a business, you have a website. Although we put the website on our LinkedIn profile there, but the click is more from LinkedIn directly, the messages that you receive, rather than from the click to website and request the service.
So today I cover more, in a way, non-businessy lah. It's more like building your profile. Like for Alex, more for business and all that. Then that's where people start looking at their content from the funneling part as well. That some people say 70% at the top of the funnel, and then middle, and then the bottom one 10% only. And then they start looking at that structure as well. If you're thinking more about business as well, that what's the top funnel, middle, bottom. So I'm not into marketing. I'm also budak baru belajar. Budak baru belajar juga. But you can see some of the more advanced LinkedIn writers, when they are producing some of their free content, they talk more about the marketing side as well, and that's where the funneling starts as well. Yeah. Alex.
Is there any point in time, like what was a tweak that you made that begins the biggest improvement in your English?
My language. I would say my language. When I tweaked it to be less English, more Manglish, I think that's where I got the most attraction. And I get a lot of comment to say that then I really understand what you write, because you write like us. Yeah. And then when they meet me, they say, "Oh, you talk like you write." I'm like, yeah.
I think it's because you stand out. People don't normally write in that sense. I think when you write that way, people notice, oh, that's Dr. Hassan.
Yeah. So for me, I think if I was going to put one factor, I think it's that. Yeah. I think it's that, and then what I share is maybe sometimes borderline of not so appropriate, not appropriate, but how do I put it? Some people in corporate are very safe. Yeah, very safe. They only put safe comment, right? Safe post. They're not pushing the boundary a little bit. I think that's where I push the boundary a little bit. That sharing a little bit more, or I say insider information from corporate. That a lot of people are thinking, but they don't want to write about it. They don't want to ask about it. But when someone write about it, they're all like, "Yes, we all have this same shit at work," but no one wants to talk about it.
There are some people I notice they get a lot of reactions and impressions and things like that, but their followers are still not a lot. So I'm just wondering, why is that?
I don't know. I think it's the pod. You heard of the pod? Some people have.
They support one another. They have a pod where, okay, let's say now we are. If I put a post, you are following me, right? This right comment to create it, so it's not organic comments actually.
Yeah, there are some big groups actually. I've never been approached. I don't know why. No one approached me for that. But I heard there are some big groups that do that.
They do that. So
that you are kind of obliged to say something, otherwise you get kicked out, kind of thing. Yeah.
I thought it's just tolong menolong kind of thing, unspoken lah.
No. Some are very serious one. Yes.
Like me and I refer you. It's true.
There are some very.
To me, I find that if I would have to have a pod, last time there was people who approached us, then we went into that. Then you really have to comment, and every post they put, we have to comment, But then after that, a while, I find it like very fake, very fake, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I rather have it more organic, because that's the true people are liking my post. Because if it's not, then it's no point, right? So I sometimes look at the insights, right? To see organic from which people are actually commenting, who has reached from the impression. I look at that.
Okay. Yep, Alex. What's the challenge with building videos? The number one challenge is we are all very shy of videos. Yeah, so when you're in front of videos, you are a little bit frozen. You become very self-conscious. You hear your voice the first time, then you'll be like, huh? That's my voice?
Because video voice and the way that we speak is slightly different.
Yeah, slightly different.
I actually don't like my voice on videos actually.
Yeah, so that's the challenge with videos lah. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. The videos. Yeah. What's you make videos yet? Not yet.
One only. Which was so random, but not bad.
Yeah. So basically, when it's videos, you also need to give 120%, because when you give 100%, you think it's good already, but when you play back, it's like, it's not enough. Somehow there's like a filter that removes some of the energy. So you have to be a bit more like, and when you do that, you think you're going crazy, but then you watch the video again, it's like, actually, okay. Yeah. So that's the challenge. That's the challenge with video. And I quite like it actually. I quite like doing videos now that I'm more comfortable with that.
Would you
But
do the videos like in the same place, same, every time? I'm considering doing this video, but maybe like sitting in a sofa or sitting in my office and all. But I don't think I'm comfortable enough to do videos and then start talking and then people at the street, people will think that I'm crazy.
do what's comfortable. Yeah, do what's comfortable. But think about your personal branding. Yeah? Think about your personal branding. Where are you doing it? Does your house look good? Is the corner that you choose reflect who you are? Sometimes we have one corner yang not suitable for viewing, but it's the quiet corner. So it's not good for your personal branding. And also what you wear. I see people sometimes, okay lah, they do it on Sunday, pakai t-shirt buruk on Sunday. I'm like, okay, it's not good for your personal branding.
You can come to me, I'm also a certified
image consultant.
On your digital presence.
Awesome. Yeah. So do where it's comfortable. Yeah. If you like sitting down. I prefer sitting down. Although standing up is better because for your voice projection, standing up is better. Yeah. Okay. Any other question?
How long do you think we should give ourselves, before we get to somewhere?
Yeah, it took me, I started about 3 years ago, and maybe after 6 months when I thought, I think I hit something. Yeah. And choose a frequency that you can manage. Don't stress yourself out. And the other thing is, when do you write? Yeah? When do you write? I write when I'm inspired. So it's not in the morning. It might be in the morning, but I don't force myself. Every morning I have to write, because then you are squeezing your brain when there are days when it doesn't want to be squeezed. So whenever I have inspiration, I just write. And now I said the Google Doc dictation is a lifesaver for me at the moment. Whenever I feel something, 5 minutes you can already write down a post, because we speak very fast.
For me, sometimes I have the inspiration, then I put on the phone where I got the notes, then I just key the gist of it lah. Then
now you can dictate.
I didn't know ma.
Yeah, no, it's new function.
Yeah.
Only like 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Google Doc app. Yeah, Google Doc app.
So for me, I do it on, especially when I'm outside, I use the note here, and then I do all the notes here. Then after that, I scroll. Okay, I think this one can use.
Another trick. If you're using Note, iPhone kan?
Yeah,
iPhone. You can use Siri.
Oh, okay.
So this one, a student told me, I was having lunch, and then I said, I have problem. Normally, I get my inspiration while I'm driving, and then I cannot type. And then he said, just use Siri lah. I'm like, huh? So yeah, if you're driving, Siri, can you make a note about blah 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 blah? Okay. And Siri will do it.
Inside the note.
Inside the note, yeah. But you have to say make a note about. Yeah. Make a note about, and then he will put it in the notes. And now you have so many ideas.
Yes. Lifelong learning is one of what I also like to write about. That's why I was always, when I see things, it comes with inspiration. Then I put it down first. Then I create the post and keep lah.
Okay, good.
That's what I do.
Right. Let me summarize for you what you've done today. Yeah? So we have done the target audience. This is key to your posting, understanding your target audience and the problem, and then the subtopics will flow in once you understand that. One subtopic is one key message only. And just now we covered a bit about psychology of persuasion. After this, read more about it because it is super interesting. I love that book. I really love that book. Not just for your writing, but for your everyday life. How to influence your husband, your wife. And then we learn how to write and edit just now, the hook, and then the call to action. So this is what we've covered today in 4 hours. Okay, some feedback. Maybe, yeah, one key learning from you while you're typing this. So you can scan and do the feedback, but I will also ask you what are your learnings for today? What your number one key learning for today? Maybe I'll start with Jamie first. Jamie, what's your key learning for today? One major thing that you learned today.
Following your steps. Now I have a system.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So
Now you have a
because
system.
I don't have a system. It's random. So now I know I have a system. And that's where my plan for next year is going to.
Awesome, man. I think knowing what you do, you have plenty to write about. Well then.
My key learning, I'm always in a shell. So now I am more brave to go on social media. And I think LinkedIn is the best place, and that's where most of my audience is.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Good. Looking forward to see more posting. Yeah. Ty, what about you, Ty?
The key learning is intentionally design and inject the feeling to the reader. Because this is the things I often overlook after reading. It's so plain, no? So now, there's a feeling I can design and inject into it.
Yes, yeah. You are in control of the feeling.
Yes.
The words that you choose, all this is intentional. Yeah. Do I want to sound angry today? It's okay to sound angry today. Yeah. Sometimes we play with all this emotion, angry, sad, all that. It's fine. Yeah.
Thank you for teaching.
Thank you. Alex.
So my biggest takeaway is actually to change your voice to fit you. Because when I post, it sounds like exactly 1,000 people out there.
Yeah.
They hear me, they hear ChatGPT. So why need to change the way that it sounds like my voice? So when people see my post, oh, this is Alex.
Yes.
So your post, oh, this is Dr. Hasan.
Yeah.
It's my IP.
Okay. Good, Alex.
I like the part where actually another takeaway from me is the Excel sheet where you say you put in all your post time and all, so that we can actually recycle it when time comes.
Yep.
That's why that's very, very useful actually for me as well.
Okay, good. Sugu.
Okay, for me, a lot of things that I can after this go and apply to write my LinkedIn post.
Yep.
From where sometimes I have a lot of ideas, sometimes I have no ideas. So from your method, okay, I think I can do a content for almost a year with a subtopic. For a team, like I said, team. I don't know how to even place myself. You put health, career, right? So what I'm going to do. So there is a theme, and there is a topic, and there is a subtopic, and from that subtopic, you do the negative, positive, all that. So it's a whole content calendar lah, which they call content calendar, and then how we organize using the Google Docs and also Google Sheet. So it's a like Jamie said, there is a system. So the system and process is there. So in a risk management, system, process, and people is a three things. So
now the people.
So people is I'm the people and my target audience. So I think I can implement, apply that. And
Okay.
thank you so much, Doctor.
Good. So good. Chayan.
Yeah, so Dr. S, I think I really appreciate how you've really make it really simple and relatable. I mean, there are a lot of people who try to put tips and all that, but what stood out most for me is how you remind us about the importance of invoking emotions in the hook.
Yeah.
And then for me, the other takeaway was also when you end your article to invite people to engage, just keep it simple, yes or no. And I thought that's really being more focused overall as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so love it.
Thank you.
4 hours just flew by. yes.
Thank you, Chayan. Thank you. Alex.
I think being a doctor, helping us to combine the art of writing with the science behind LinkedIn and being very intentional about getting our posts and everything structured.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think with that and following the methodologies, that would definitely take us to the next level.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. A lot of people sometimes say, oh, I don't care about the views, impression, I just want to write. But then I go back, why do you write? Again, you write because you want people to read it, because you have something valuable. So find ways to get people to read more your stuff. So I don't agree with people who say, oh, I don't watch the vanity metrics and all that. I'm like, well, actually, that's why you write. Otherwise, why do you write? Because you want to share your useful experience and all that. Your killer name, Lee first maybe?
My biggest is think topic of
Right.
to think a lot of topic, for sub-topic and main topic. And another one is emotion. Before that, my post has no emotion, but because it's generated by AI.
Right.
So now it will put a bit of emotion.
Okay. And now have more emotions. Yeah?
Alright. So mine was actually the topic and subtopic, and that I've had a lot of trouble with that, getting more ideas. So that
Okay.
was just like when I wrote it out, like, oh my god, I have a lot. So now I can just use that plus ChatGPT plus more, and we can have more ideas. Yeah.
Okay. Now it will be endless, endless and forever. Okay, good. So that's it. So we finished already, and we've covered all our learning objectives. That at the end of the day, I want you to be able to write on LinkedIn, and not just writing, but giving value to your reader as well. Yeah? So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.